What's up, y'all? Audio might be kind of crunchy. I'm not using the microphone today. That's okay. It is what it is. I don't got a crazy amount to say. Make sure you get this in your agenda, and then we are moving on. So I did want to make sure that you check in your journal. You should have entry activities already 7 and 8, so we already have been through that. You should have your agenda all well, and then we're already working on all of these. You should have Newton's law of action reaction. That's Newton's third law. Interacting objects, force, collide, spring, scale, Newton's. You should have all of those things. So pause the screen and make sure you have all of those things in your journal. Then the CER meaning, that means the definition. The flow chart, we're going to fill that out tomorrow. And then there's also going to be a reasoning paragraph. Again, we're going to do that tomorrow. Unit table 5. Units table, not table 5. Units table, and then also the 5-sentence paragraph review. Those are the 3 points that we made. So all of those things, we've done most of those things. We're going to do the CER stuff tomorrow, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal, okay? So just relax, but just make sure you have most of this stuff in there. If not, go back to the agenda slides and get the things that you need. All right, I think I talked a little fast right there. My bad. Okay. So here we are here. I'm just going to read this. We talked about this yesterday, but it's the same thing you've got to finish off today because this is due. So read the feedback for your paragraph in the comment section. I think I should have said in Canvas, not on Canvas, but in Canvas. Then you're going to reread your paragraph after you've looked at the feedback and you looked at the suggestions, make any changes that are needed, reread your paragraph, fix all the issues, then resubmit your paragraph for a final grade. You guys got 10 out of 20. That was the first half. The final draft is worth the other 10 points, so make sure that you get that done accordingly. Also, I did want to let you know that means like formatting things correctly, indent the first sentence, right? Make sure everything is cohesive. We kind of went over all of those, not kind of, we went over all those things yesterday. Make sure you have a period. Make sure you get rid of ands or buts at the beginning of sentences. Combine some sentences because some sentences are very short and choppy. Also, capitalize all your I's. Those are all the basic kind of things. Make sure your sentence actually makes sense. You make a claim at the very beginning, right, that however your first month of school was, and then all the other things that you're providing in that paragraph should line up with that. And that's pretty much everything. So make sure to get that typed up and do. I don't think there's too much more. We'll talk a little bit. Actually, we'll talk more about this tomorrow. We've already talked about this. So I'm not going to re-go over this. That is it for today. And then we did look at some of these, and we'll look at some of these tomorrow. So not a big deal. I'm smarter than I think. I am braver than I seem. And I'm stronger than I feel. And I can do difficult things. All right, y'all. Peace.